This is the Star News Brief. I'm Susan Kiprono. Deputy President William Ruto has vowed to implement to the letter the economic blueprint that is expected to be unveiled in December. But even as the second-in-command assembles his future political plan, the bad blood between him and President Uhuru Kenyatta on Tuesday played out. The DP was for the first time in the duration of the Jubilee administration not invited to State House for the reception for a visiting head of state. But in the Monday interview, Ruto cut an image of a man determined and focused on the target to succeed Uhuru. Ruto said he will not compromise on the implementation of every aspect of his manifesto should he form government next year. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. Kenya is in talks with AstraZeneca manufacturers to enable importation of the vaccine in large quantities for repackaging in vials. Already, plans are at an advanced stage to ensure a form and fill factory is set up in the country. This comes even as the country continues to run low on vaccine stocks, with over 880,000 people having been vaccinated by Monday. Those vaccinated include healthcare workers, teachers, and security officers. Those aged above 58 years form part of the rest. The vaccination rate seems to have slowed down from roughly 30,000 per day in the past weeks to just less than 1,000 per day. Raila Odinga's ODM party has started a plan to dismantle the team allied to Siaya Senator James Orengo, which exposes the escalating tension in the party. Rarieda MP Otiende Amolo could be the first casualty of the Raila-Orengo feud, with the push to remove him from the post of vice chairperson in the National Assembly Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. There are speculations that Senator Orengo could be the next target in the bloodbath triggered by the Building Bridges initiative, amid concerns ODM was throwing out its top legal brass. Water and Sanitation PS Joseph Irongo's name was on Tuesday mentioned in the fraudulent subdivision and allocation of Agriculture Development Corporation land in Galana Kulalu. Also mentioned is the National Development Implementation Technical Committee, chaired by Interior PS Karanja Kibicho. The decision to allocate the land, which ADC has termed irregular, was made by the NDI-TTC to, among others, settle squatters in Kilifi. ADC, in documents tabled in Parliament, said the decision to subdivide and allocate up to 301,000 acres of land was done without the approval of ADC or Parliament as required by law. Kenya's current path in handling the COVID-19 pandemic in 2021 has shown positive effects on the economy compared to the same period in 2020. According to the Kenya Economic Update by World Bank, covering 12 months between March 2020 and March 2021, the country's economic growth has shrunk to 0.4% compared to 5.4% in a similar period last year. The cost of living in the country has also continued to ease compared to the same period last year when COVID-19 hit the country despite high fuel costs. A new chapter has been opened in the relationship between Kenya and neighboring Tanzania. It follows the start of a two-day state visit by Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu, who is in the country at the invitation of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Samia's visit marked a turning point in the diplomatic relations between the two countries. Speaking at State House in Nairobi after holding private discussions, Uhuru said they agreed to improve ties in trade, infrastructure, transport, tourism, culture and security. They instructed senior government officials from the two countries to constantly engage to strengthen the ties. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. You can also get more on the Star website.